Hi, I'm Allie with the Potomac Bead Company, and I'm going to show you how to do pearl knotting or just knotting in general. For this, what you're going to be using is a beading awl. You're going to be using end or knot covers, griffin beading silk, and a couple pearls. You can use any sort of materials. It's just going to depend on the size of the hole as far as what size of the beading thread that you're using. I'm using size 6, and I'm using purple so that way you can see it very well. You want to take your silk thread completely off the card, and if you're really worrying about stretching and you want it nice and tight, you may want to pre-stretch the griffin silk, and you can get it wet and just kind of stretch it out. It will stretch a tiny bit. After you take it off the card, you're going to go to the end of the silk, and I'm going to tie a knot. What I'm going to do then is put this little clamshell on, and I'm going to put it on so that way the knot is actually in the middle, so you're putting your needle end that's already attached onto the silk thread through with the cup end facing towards the knot. So what's going to happen then is that knot is going to sit right in there, and I'm going to close it up. I'll do that. I usually do that after the fact when I'm getting ready to attach my clasp. Right now what I'm going to do is tie an overhand knot, and if you're used to doing a sewer's knot, you can do this just with your hands, or you can use the beading awl. What you're going to do is put the knot that you've just made into the awl, slide it up next to where it needs to go, and as you slide it towards the tip, and I'm just sliding with my fingers, I'm pulling that knot tighter and tighter. Let go and give it a nice tight pull. That's going to put that knot right there in place, right next to where it's supposed to go. Then I'm going to put a bead on to my thread, pull it the whole way through the cording, and I'm going to continue this step again. I'm going to show you here how to do it without using the awl. Is you just do an overhand sewer's knot, and this does take a little practice. The more you do it, the easier it gets. It's similar to wire working in that fashion. Hold that knot right down there in place and give it a nice tight pull. If you're used to sewing, you will pick this up a lot quicker. I'll do one more pearl showing with the awl again. Put my beads onto my thread. Drop it down next to the last pearl. You can put a number of pearls on in a row. There's no really patternistic style that you want to do. It's up to you. Pull that thread the whole way through, creating a simple knot. Once the loop gets a little small, put your awl in. Slide it down next to your pearl and move the thread up on the tip of the awl. Give a nice tight pull, and there you have that knot again. There's also a tool called a pearl knotter, which is the same thing as the awl, but it does it in a one fashion kind of pushing motion. Some people like it, some people don't. I'm not a huge fan of it, but other people that are beginning really, really like it. So just try it out. Again, practice makes perfect for pearl knotting. And when you get to the other end, you're going to do the same thing reversed. I'm going to put on another clamshell after I tie, and then tie a knot after. And that way, when I get ready to close, and I'll show you how to do this, just with my flat nose pliers, I would clip this down, and then you're just going to close this up. Crimping pliers will also work right in that first groove. And you just close up that knot. I attach my clasp to that, and then with my round nose pliers, after I attach a clasp, I'm going to roll this over. And that's how it's going to look at the end of the end and the beginning of your pearl necklace or bracelet.